My wife is recording right now. My stepson's in the back. It is 7:36 p.m. March 13th, 13th,
Yeah.
2021. We are going through Bloomington, Illinois right now. We left about, what, half an hour, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Topped off the truck with gas. We're on our way to Bristol Motor Speedway for the Bristol Dirt Nationals. We got practice tomorrow morning. We've got about 9.5 hours left to go. Conveniently enough, there is an hour time difference and daylight savings time. So clocks move forward an hour at like 3 o'clock. But we'll have already jumped an hour ahead at that point, so we'll be jumping 2 hours. So while we left at about 7 o'clock p.m., we will arrive around 7 a.m. at Bristol Motor Speedway so we can get some practice in. Yeah, we'll be updating you all throughout the week, throughout this trip. If we stop at all, we'll have to stop for gas and food. Probably not food, but just to rest and whatnot. But yeah, we will update everybody as we go along here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go over to Osmond Racing. That's where all the in-car videos are. And we'll be back. Okay, first update, everybody. It is now 8:49 p.m. Central Time. We are 8 hours and 26 minutes away from our destination, which is Bristol Motor Speedway. We stopped here in Oakwood, Illinois, which is the home of Bobby Pierce, for those that may not know, that may know who that is. Excuse me. Because my wife wants neck pillows. Yeah. I told her to buy some from Farm and Fleet yesterday, not the Fleet Farm. We don't have Fleet Farms here, but the Farm and Fleet. And she didn't because they were too expensive. And she went to Five Below. They didn't have any. First time. They usually have them. They didn't this time. She was gonna go to Walmart, but didn't. But now my crew chief Brian Sandlin has called me, so we're gonna talk to him. We'll see you guys here shortly. Okay, so 9:10 p.m. Not much further since we just left the truck stop in Oakwood. Funny story. So we parked, and shortly after that, like literally within 10 seconds of us closing out the last clip you saw, a charter bus pulled in. And Tish, why don't you turn the camera on yourself, because you
how do I do
started
that?
You started the interaction with them first. Just turn it around.
That's not a good look for me. Yeah, so we pulled up there, they pulled up there, they started to get out, and one of the kids on the charter bus was taking a photo with the car, and on their mask I noticed that it said Eureka, and I was like, oh, are you guys from Eureka? Which sounds stupid to say considering they were all wearing Eureka stuff, but it's just something you say to people. And they're like, yeah, and I was like, we're from Eureka. And turns out we knew Greg knew the coach.
Who was it? Turns out it was the Eureka College girls and boys basketball teams.
They just won their game.
Which is my alma mater, for those that do not know. Yeah. I had said hi to Coach Wilde. Took a picture with Coach Wilde next to the car, which is right now, assuming that it was published on the Eureka College alumni development page shortly after this.
By the time you watch this.
Yeah, I will show you the picture, but small world, very small world, but congratulations to them to winning their game or games at Spalding. But yeah, thought you guys would get a kick out of that. Onward.
Woo.
All right, another quick update here. It is 11:36 p.m. and I know the clock here says 12:36. We already changed that to account for daylight savings, but we are on the south side of Indianapolis right now. So we're in, obviously, the Eastern time zone now. We already jumped that hour from 10:30 to 11:30. We just stopped and fueled up at Brownsburg, Indiana, about 10 minutes ago. So we're right at about 7 hours to go until we get to Bristol Motor Speedway. Yeah, it's so far been smooth sailing. We're averaging about 6.7 miles per gallon, which in this truck pulling the trailer with everything weighed down and whatnot, I'm pretty happy with. We got new tires on the truck last week, so it's pulling a lot smoother, riding a lot smoother, and a lot quieter. So yeah, we're gonna go probably for here about another hour, and then my wife's gonna take over driving for a couple 2-3 hours, and then I'll drive probably the last couple hours through the mountainous zones of the Appalachian Mountains. That was very bumpy. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated here. I realize this is one long video, but thank you for watching so far up to this point. That guy's going real fast. Speed limit is 55 right now. I'm going 65. So, but yeah, keep watching. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you soon. Oh, this is not a flat. Hey everybody. So we are. Where are we? I think we're on the south side of. We're at a rest stop somewhere in around Bloomington, Indiana, I think it is. We're north of Columbus, Indiana, which is the home of Tony Stewart. So, in between Cornbrook and Taylorsville, if you know where those places are. Did a driver swap. She's gonna drive now. I drove like 4 hours worth. Wow, that is a terrible photo, or a terrible view of me. So yeah, we're about 6 hours 20 minutes, 6.5 hours out. It's currently 12:32, but in 2 hours we're gonna lose another hour with daylight savings. So I still should be getting there around between 7:30 and 8 a.m. Yeah, this is your periodic update. See you soon. Hey everybody, it is 1:52 a.m. Eastern time. We've just entered Kentucky. So there's my wife. She's still driving, but here's, oh look, there's the KFC Yum Center. I don't know if you can see it there, but that's not focusing at all. But okay, but that's the Yum Center. I don't know who plays there. Oh, probably the loop. But yeah, yeah, we're. This is not focusing at all.
God.
Yeah, we're in Louisville. There's the Yum Center again. Here we go. Hey everybody, it is 4:54 in the morning. We are in Richmond, Kentucky at a Love's travel stop, gassing up the truck. We've got this thing packed to the brim, and that was a mistake opening that door. But my wife's shift driving is over. I'm gonna get back behind the wheel here soon. Sorry if you can't hear it. They're power washing the parking lot apparently, which whatever. Yeah, we're fueling up here in Richmond, Kentucky. Let's go check the straps on the car here real quick. So we had to actually put the generator on the front of the trailer because we ran out of room. Yeah, we're good to go here. I'm excited. I don't know why it's autofocus is weird, but yeah, we've got about, I want to say 3 hours to go. I don't remember exactly, but hold on a second. I'm new at this vlogging thing. Alright, Bristol Motor Speedway. 3 hours and 49 minutes left. Where's my stepson? But 3 hours and 49 minutes to go. We should get there right after sunrise, which should be beautiful. But yeah, my wife didn't want to drive anymore since we're going to be going through the mountainous areas and where the roads get a little twisty and curvy and whatnot. So next time you see us, we should be pulling into the racetrack. So see you soon.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. It is 8:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Turn the music down.
And oh yeah, I don't want to get flagged. We're going to be turning here at about 10th of a mile. Shit, it's right here. But yeah, we are pulling into what should be the track. So you should be able to see it here. Up here, we do have a reserved parking spot, so it's definitely good that we don't have to worry about finding a free parking spot. We got our pit passes purchased already, so don't have to worry about that. We have our own showers right there. We have our own transponders, so don't have to worry about that. But yeah, the track is
Right there.
right there. That is where we're going. I'm probably going to drive around looking like an idiot for a couple minutes here before I find out exactly where I need to go. But yeah, we are almost here. So, took us a little longer than we thought. We added about 2 hours to our overall trip because we had to stop a few times and use the facilities and fuel up, and there's any wrecked race cars in there. Yeah, so enjoy watching me figure out where the hell to go. Yeah, I'm gonna follow that guy because he looks like he knows where he's going.
For a second, I thought he was going to do a Yui.
There's a hiring expo, so if anybody's looking for a job at Bristol Motor Speedway, race day job, you can come to the hiring expo. Competitors, use Highway 394. I don't think we're supposed to turn in here, but I'm going to blame that guy. But yeah, so last time we were here, it's a little bittersweet for us, or for me at least. Last time we were here, we came to the night race in 2012, which was, in case anybody remembers, that was the year that Tony Stewart threw his helmet at Matt Kenseth's car. I don't think we were supposed to turn in here.
So I'll just do a Yui out of here, I guess.
You should be able to keep going though. Yeah, that was the last time we were here. Yeah. I'm turning this way. I'm gonna hop the curb though. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Oh
truck.
gosh.
Brand new tires. So yeah, we'll be back once we find out exactly where we're supposed to park. So we've been waiting in line for about 40 minutes now. 35-40 minutes, and here I'll flip this around so you can see here maybe. So there's our car, truck and trailer right there. We are waiting to get into that line right there, which I'm not really sure what they're waiting for because there's plenty of room. Get more trucks and trailers, and then there goes the outside line. So this line's going now. Our line should be next. We're one of the few people here with an open trailer. So sorry if the quality or the audio on this is a little worse than before. I'm doing this on my phone. I didn't bring the camera down here with me. I just had to get out and walk around a little bit. So, yeah. We'll come back to you once we get into the track. You can't even see the track from here. But once we get into our parking spot and set up, I'm going to take a nap. All right, everybody. It is 10:51 a.m. We are still in line to get in the gate. But the good news is we can see the track now. Yeah, so we can actually see where it is we're going and see other cars, which is very nice. But yeah, we're just waiting to get into our pit stall and get everything ready to go. And my mom's calling me, so I gotta go. So, we have to have masks on in the infield, and I didn't have mine with me in the in the line or whatever, or with my racing stuff. So I'm using my head sock as a mask right now. But we made it down to the infield of Bristol Motor Speedway, and I'll flip this around for you guys so you can take a decent look. So, that's stupid. Can't turn your phone while recording. But yeah, here we are. There is, right there, the yellow thing is the start-finish line. So turn 4, there's the gate to come in. So this place is massive. This place is massive. We got a little bit of time here, so if anybody has any questions, ask them down below. I'm taking these off though. Yeah. Anybody got any questions you want to ask before we get going here? No. Well, we'll be going live from the GoPro when practice starts. It's 4:30. First thing I said was not appropriate for for a live video. I mean, the video doesn't really do it justice. I've been here one time before, back in 2012, but we were watching this for the night race, and it's like being down here is just insane, honestly. We had a rear end seal leaking on the pinion gear, or pinion seal was leaking pretty bad, so we had to replace that before we even got down here. And it's just like I've never raced on a track this size. I mean, it looks a lot bigger than it actually is, but the banking is just ridiculous. You guys will be able to see when I go live from the GoPro when our practice session actually starts. And you can also head on over. I think Bristol Dirt Nationals, the Facebook page, is going to have the practice live there for free. Braden, yes, I think I am. Time will tell. I'm probably going to take it a little bit easy at first because I just don't really know what to expect. Lap times, I would be happy with a low 21. The fastest time yesterday was a 20.160. And the next fastest time was like 0.3 slower. So, but that was also at night. The air is a lot denser today too. I don't know. It'll be interesting to say the least. You know, I've never run an IMCA car before. This car is legal in pretty much every sanction. So the IMCA engine stuff and the IMCA tire package is definitely something new. What other places do we race at? Next, not this coming Friday, Saturday, but the week after we'll be at the Thaw Brawl at LaSalle. We will also, we'll be at Fairbury a lot, we'll be at Farmer City a lot, Macon, Lincoln. We're running all the Big Ten races, or as many of them as we can get to. But we're also going to be running, there's four IMCA races up in Minnesota, 4 days in a row. 2 of them are 5,000 win, the other 2 are 10,000 win. We'll be at the Super Nationals, we'll be at the Kokomo Clash. Someone else will be driving the car that night with the iRacing stuff we have going on. But yeah, it's man, we're gonna be going all over the place this year. You know, a lot of people ask me why I wanted to come down here, and aside from the fact that it's, you know, a NASCAR track, it's, you know, who knows if they will ever do this again. So I need to take the opportunity while I have it. This may be a literal once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So if they never do it again, I can at least say I was there, and I was on the track at least once. So I don't know what to expect from this first practice session. But yeah, I'm waiting on my crew guy Brian to get back here. He had to run and go get masks for both of us because I don't want to wear my head sock the entire time. It's fogging my glasses up pretty bad. I may want to see any other shots of the track while I'm here. I don't know how far I can get out, but I'll do my best. Other than that, otherwise I can end my rambling here. All right, I'm gonna end my rambling here. Wait for my crew guy to get here, and then get ready. It's either 4 or 4:30. I don't remember exactly when we're supposed to go out, but there's a ton of cars down here on the Infield. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bunch. So I do have my transponder. They don't have it, like I didn't register it with anybody, so I don't really know if that will do anything. We'll put it in. It'll probably be listed as data unavailable, most likely. So we'll see how it goes. But thanks everybody for watching. Tune in for the GoPro footage, and I'll catch you later. Everybody, I won't, if we go out for another session, I probably won't be able to go live. My my phone is going dead. So in order to go live, you have to have your phone in your pocket so it can receive and send the signal. So go watch the Bristol Dirt Nationals Facebook page. They should have everything there for free for practice, at least. RaceXR.plus to go get for the week. It's $35 for the week. You can get it on all of your streaming platforms, but I advise you to buy it before you download it on any app and then just log in, because they charge you extra if you do it on like Roku or Fire Stick or anything like that. So thanks to everybody that tuned in for the first one. This place is unreal. It's the first time I've ever held this car wide open at a racetrack, so it's pretty crazy. If they do this again, you know, I realize IMCA has different rules than us, but it's crazy. You got to do it. You got to at least come down here and help somebody or something. But tune into the Bristol Dirt Nationals Facebook page. They got a couple of super late models that are going to be going out here pretty soon, I think. So yeah, catch you later. All right. Hello, everybody. It is noon, March 15th. Apologies for the lack of updates yesterday, but
Tired.
we had a bunch of stuff to do. We had a rear end, a pinion seal. We had a pinion seal leak on the rear end that we had to fix right before we had to get to the infield for practice. So we had a lot of stuff we had to do just to get there, but we did make practice. Head on over to the Osmond Racing page to check out all the in-car stuff from there. But here's a short clip. All right. So there's a short clip of us on track at Bristol Motor Speedway, which is one of the coolest things I've probably ever gotten to experience in my racing career. The car felt decent. We definitely need to make some handling adjustments. We got some adjustments we need to make from a tech perspective. We did not officially pass tech, so we got to make a few changes there before we're deemed legal. So we're doing that today. We're not racing today. Right now we're headed to Walmart of all places just to pick up a few things and get ready for the day, I guess. We'll be headed to the track, making those, you know, few changes and getting things ready so when we get the parts necessary, because one of them we have a special order from a parts store that should be here tomorrow though. When we go through pre-race tech tomorrow, we should be good to go there. But yeah, that's about it. We'll join you again when we're back at the track. Maybe do an update or so there. Maybe talk to a couple of the guys from our area. There's one guy, Jimmy Duttlinger, if that's how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. He's running his Hornet, and then David Marlowe from Hayworth is running his 604 late model. So we might go talk to them, see how they're doing. Neither of them raced today either, so I think today is just going to be a hangout day. Maybe find some other stuff to do in the area, and yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Hey everybody that's watching, just a quick update here. So we're going to be starting 4th in our heat race. We're in heat race 10 out of 10. There are 10 stock car heat races. We are in the last one. So it'll be the last heat race ran tonight before features start for Tuesday's portion. So they just got done with the Sport Mod heat races, which were supposed to have been run last night. So now they're going to be running they're moving all the 604 late models off the track, as well as the Sport Mods. And then they're going to be pulling in the IMCA type modifieds for their 3 features. I think they have 3. And then they're going to be running so that's like the 74 here. They won't let it there. The IMCA type modifieds. They have their features to run, and then you've got the 602 late models. They have to run their features from last night. And then you've got the Sport Mods, which are not lined up over there yet because they just got done running their features. They've got to run, or heat races. They've got to run their heat races or features still. And then they go into the open modified heat races, and then the stock car heat races, and then we'll have the 604 late model features, the open modified features, and then the stock car features. So to recap, we start 4th in heat race 10 for the stock cars. 90 cars will be starting the 3 features. They got 3 features tonight. They're starting 30 cars in each one. The winner locks themselves in for Saturday's show. Everyone else is based on 2-day accumulation of passing points. It's a little confusing, obviously, but yeah, it's breathtaking to be here. It's amazing to be here. By far, one of the biggest events I've ever participated in. This might be bigger than some of the quarter midget races we ran, when dirt grands and stuff like that. So, I don't know if you can see, but this is staging right here, and this is the front stretch of the racetrack. So the front stretch is right here. Staging goes around there, and we pull onto the track, or we pull into the infield through the gate in turn 3. So it's a little bit of a mess at times. I think they're getting better as the week goes on with organization, but I got to give them credit where credit's due, because this has been a huge undertaking for them, and doing this for the first time, you never really know how things are going to go. So big shout out to the entire Race XR crew for putting something like this on. I think it's fair to say, from a local standpoint, we would never see anything like this in our neck of the woods. So definitely excited to be able to participate in something like this. Thanks everybody for tuning in right now. I'm gonna go charge my phone now and try and get something to eat. It's almost 5 o'clock. We've been hanging out for about 3-4 hours now, watching heat races and whatnot. So I might even try to take a nap. But we'll be going live with the in-car GoPro for our heat race. Tune in then. Thanks for watching.
Third, 34R, and in row 6, the 17L, Luke Ramsey out of Bedford, and the 21K of downtown Kyle Brown.
Underway in this one, the 40 machine of Cars. How did you say that? Cars? Cars?
Just a guessing game
Cars,
here.
I believe. The 40 machine leading the way down the back straightaway. As we're going to be 3 deep. Kyle Brown trying to make a run from the tail right up through the middle. His progress impeded. That was Brown there in the 21K. Down to the inside. Going to take 2 of them as one will slap the wall going to turn number 1.
Good battle shaping up for the lead off of turn number 2. Aaron Karsh in car number 40 with the lead down the back straightaway, but here comes Joe Belm. Belm in the 73 car right behind. There's a good battle on your screen. 3 car battling for the 4th position.
Yeah, 4th place in question. As as we have sung the praises of
Kyle went it too hard.
Yeah, Kyle Brown collecting the car in front of him, though the 25, if he keeps going, at least he'll be able to continue on in this one. The 125 of Greg Osmond.
There he goes.
Kyle Brown able to keep going as well. We stay under green. We appreciate that, boys.
All right, hello everybody. Apologies for the lack of updates here. We just have been busy. I'll try and sprinkle in some stuff I did on Facebook here before this. It is 11:03 Eastern Time, Sunday. We are headed home. So, it's been an eventful week. It's been full of ups and downs. So to recap our racing, so we ran our heat race, early Wednesday morning, if we want to be honest. It was after midnight by the time we got on the track, I think. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we started 4th in the 10th heat race, and it did not go well. We got... I'm trying to remember exactly what happened because I don't remember now.
You got dumped.
Yes. So I got spun within the first couple laps. Nothing intentional. It was just, two cars made contact in the corner, and unfortunately I was one of them. There was a caution that came out that stacked the field up after that. I did a pretty sweet 360 and kept her going. So, but yeah, Kyle Brown, we were going through the corner, or going into the corner, and I came down a little bit, and he slid up a little bit, and we just right front to left rear touched, and both of us went around. And then the car pushed really bad through turns 1 and 2. I spun it out on a backstretch and actually backed it into the inside wall, causing a decent amount of damage on the rear of the car. It actually bent the frame. Not the important part of the frame, but everything past the suspension points is bent about an inch to the left. So yeah, that was interesting. And hit it pretty hard, I guess. So I was able to keep it going. We ended up finishing 10th in the heat race, so that didn't put us very good in passing points. Put us 97th out of 129. So we didn't make the features for that night. They actually hit the curfew. This is the gas station we stopped at before.
Yeah.
They actually hit the curfew Tuesday night, so they had to run the features Wednesday morning, which we didn't make. We were supposed to run again Thursday. Torrential downpour. It stormed horrendously.
Maybe we'll put a little clip of the horse running around from the thunder of it all.
We got like 0. They canceled the entire portion Thursday, so last chance races Saturday were lined up based on passing points, so we wonderfully started 22nd in the first B feature, first of 4 B features. And lap 1, we took off. I could not see anything going into turn 1, so I had to get off the gas early. But I think that's where we would have turned to go to Nashville.
Yeah. The car was running great.
We started 22nd. We were up to about 15th, going through turns 1 and 2 on, I think, the 2nd or 3rd lap. Guy was running up top. He got super loose. I saw him getting loose. I could have checked up. I think it would have done more damage if I would have checked up, because he would have hit me square in the door. Passenger side door, that is. But he was up top, got super loose, came down right into me, hit me right in the right rear tire, sliced the tire. I had to jump one of the dirtles. I saw it coming, and I was like, well, I guess this is happening. I was hoping it wouldn't be that bad and I would be able to continue, but I was going down the back stretch after it happened, and the car was pulling to the left pretty bad. So I thought it just knocked the toe out. And knocking the toe out is something you can deal with. It's not ideal, but it's something you can deal with. Nope, sliced the right rear tire open. And yeah, that was the end of our day. I ended up pulling in off the front stretch, and we were done. So a disappointing end to an eventful week. We did a live stream on my personal Facebook page earlier in the week about what we thought was going on. There was an incident that happened in another division that I'm not going to get into here. The event was not perfect, but I do think it got better as the week went on. An event of this magnitude, I do think they bit off more than they could chew the first year. They could have done without 3 classes of late models. They could have done without 3 different divisions of modifieds. But all in all, I had fun. We got to spend a week in an area of the country that I've never, or I shouldn't say never, I've only been to once before.
Here's a little peek of it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous out here. We're kind of driving through the mountains now, and it's just, it's gorgeous. We got to tour a couple caverns in the Bristol area. It was a fun week away with the family. The place we stayed had goats and a horse and 2 very loving Great Pyrenees dogs.
And a kitty.
Yeah, and a nice outdoor cat that absolutely loved my wife. They what was I gonna say? About 6 or 7 goats were born the week we were there. 1 on my wife's birthday, which she actually got to name that one. The place we stayed at, I'll put a link in the description, was absolutely wonderful. The lady that owns it was beyond grateful, or we are beyond grateful for the person that owns it. She was absolutely wonderful. It was a great experience. I would love to come back, now knowing where we stand with some of these IMCA guys. But yeah, it was an eventful week. I'll throw some pictures and sprinkle in some other videos here and there. Are you? Mm-hmm. Okay. But yeah, I mean, the scenery here is absolutely gorgeous. We'll try and take some more photos and videos as we're driving home. But it is. I've been rambling on here for 7 minutes now, so it's 10 after 11 Eastern time now. We're supposed to get back around 7 o'clock, about a quarter after 7 our time, so we will gain an hour back. Losing 2 hours because of the time difference and daylight savings was not ideal. I don't think my body has adjusted to that yet, so it's going to be nice to get home for one. But yeah, I'll end that here, and we'll update you guys here soon. All right, hey everybody, it is now 12:48 Eastern time, Sunday, and we are in the Cumberland Gap in Tennessee. We just got back into Tennessee from Virginia, and we're going through this cool ass tunnel. So yeah, we're literally going through the mountains now. This is the Cumberland Gap Tunnel. here, but we are now
entering Kentucky.
in Kentucky.
We had just entered from Virginia to Tennessee and went
Now
through
we're
the
in
tunnel,
Kentucky.
and now we're in Kentucky.
In a matter of about 5 minutes. So, yeah, it is about, we've got about 7 hours and 20-ish minutes to go. We'll have to make a couple stops, one here in the next probably hour and 45 minutes for gas, but we're making good time. We obviously will be entering back into the central time zone in the next couple hours here, so that'll definitely be nice. Well, actually, it should be about 4 or 5 hours before we get there. But that will be nice. Home of Lee Majors, Middlesboro, Kentucky. Yeah, the mountains are nice, but driving through them pulling a trailer is not. So, yeah, about 7 hours, 20 minutes to go. We'll come back when we stop and get gas, most likely. All right, hello everybody again. We are, it is 6:24 p.m. Eastern time. We are at the I-65 northbound rest area, just outside, just north of Columbus, Indiana. So we are about to our race shop. We are about 3 hours and 19 minutes away. We will gain an hour back, thankfully, once we get into Illinois. So we got 227 miles to go. 227 to go. I'm gonna get out of the truck. It's my turn to start driving again. So I'm gonna get out of the truck and show you guys the car here real quick while we are stopped. So here we are. So when I got ran into last night in the last chance race, they popped me right in the right rear tire and busted off the strap on the right rear. We do have a decent amount of damage on the rear bumper and frame area. I don't know how well you can see it, but the rear bumper is shifted over quite a bit. But all in all, I mean, the car is in one piece, obviously. Not a ton of damage, but we got some work to do when we get back. Like I said, we got, what did I say? 3 hours and 16 minutes until we are back in the race shop. And then I'm go home, see our cats. My wife is excited to see our cats again. Oh man, that is a drastic lighting change. Get back, see our wonderful furry friends, and then sleep in our own bed for the first time in a week. So yeah, we'll be back later.
Welcome to Illinois.
Okay, so it is 8:41. Wait, no, it's 7:41. So we are back.
Hold on, you're not focused. I don't know.
Touch my face.
There we go, I got it.
All right, so we are back in Illinois. Got about an hour and a half to go to get back to the shop. Yeah, it's been a long day for sure, but ready to get back home, ready to get back to the shop, and start getting ready for next weekend. Yeah, we'll come back to you when we get back to the shop.
Okay. I'm filming.
Okay, it is 9:23 Central Time, PM. And as you can see, we're back in the shop.
Yay!
Luckily, we're able to get the entire trailer in here, obviously, but we are back. I don't think we'll be racing this weekend at LaSalle, unfortunately. Just too quick of a turnaround time. And we've got some other stuff going on this week that we got to attend to. But yeah, I think we're going to try and find a practice day sometime this weekend and just see how the IMCA stuff runs on the local tracks around here. But yeah, we're going to unhook the trailer from the truck and go home.
To bed.
Yeah. It's been an eventful week. Just waiting on Elijah.
How you coming there?
Find the foot. Well, you put it in there. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do. I think the transmission's starting to leak. I don't think there's any fluid under there, but who knows. I don't see anything, but it did look like it was leaking. We had a bit of a scare yesterday at Bristol in the infield. I backed up to get in line, and there was a giant puddle of fluid just sitting there, and everybody thought it was mine, but it wasn't. Like when I moved and parked in somewhere else, there was no puddle. It was bone dry under the car. So I don't know what it was, but there is a little bit of a leak out of the bottom end of the seal or the gasket. We run power glides, so but yeah, there's that. I don't know, you think I should end this here, or should we do it when we get home?
Let's do it when we get home.
Okay, I'll end this
with
when
our
we get
cats.
Home. My wife is anxious to see our cats, and Elijah still can't find the foot.
So we need to go help them.
So, yeah, it's gonna be 10 o'clock by the time we get home. It's about a 20-minute drive to get home from here. But yeah, it's nice to be back here, as weirdly as this. Did you find it?
I'm working on it.
All right, we got to get some stuff out of the trailer to take home, and vice versa. We got to get some stuff out of the truck. Well, I'll end this when we get home. So. All right, it is 10:22 p.m. I just parked our truck in front of our apartment, but we are home. So, thus, it's out of focus like crazy. Thus concludes our Bristol Dirt Nationals excursion. We are home. What is this? It's been wild for sure, but we are home. There's our two cats. So that is going to do it for us here on this episode. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit of a longer one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following along with this. Go check out Osmond Racing on here on YouTube. That is where all the in-car stuff is going to be. I sprinkled a few bits and pieces here in this video, but the full videos are over there. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, see you later.